Anthony Ferraro, Dan Mancina. Two blind guys collide to bring you Four Bad Eyes Podcast.
Hello, eyes and ears.
Eyes and ears. Welcome back. Four bad eyes.
Four bad eyes.
Four bad eyes.
Mine
Four
are
bad
getting
guys.
worse. How are yours?
The same.
Oh, because
Once you're blind, they don't get any worse, dude.
I guess so.
Once you lose all your vision, they can't get worse than that.
Can't go back.
Oh, that's my phone going off. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're good. We
Dude,
cool.
so yeah, mine are just, I'm losing the light in my left eye. It's going back.
Buckle up, dude. Buckle up.
Life's gonna change, dude.
It is. Sorry, I'm trying
All
to think
gonna change.
So we have a couple listeners.
We got, we'd like to disclose we have a few guests in the studio on my end. We have Tommy's gonna sit in as our Jamie.
Tommy Gunn.
Tommy Gunn. Say what up, Tommy. Come in the camera. Say hi.
What up, y'all?
And then we got my homie Connor DeCastro. He's here all the way from California. He grew up here and then moved to Cali, and he's working at. Are you still working at the Surf Ranch? Yes, sir. Surf Ranch, Kelly Slater's Surf Ranch. So he's a surfing phenom. Is phenom or phenon? Phenom. Surfing phenom, and he's a great teacher, surf instructor. He actually,
Dude, what do you do at the ranch?
Dude, he's an instructor there.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
Come here, say what up.
What up, people?
Dude, I want to pick his brain about the ranch, dude.
Oh, we could pick his brain. We could pick his brain about the ranch.
Sick.
He would love to.
That's a cool job right there.
I know.
Does Kelly pay you good, dude?
Yeah, get in here. Just sit in Tommy's seat for a second. Come here. You scoot in. You gotta talk into the mic.
Is Kelly paying you good over there?
Oh yeah, all good times.
Sick,
Still a whole
dude.
lot of fun for sure.
You get to surf that wave as much as you want, or when it's on?
We get a couple employee surf sessions a week, and yeah,
cool.
it's definitely part of it.
Yeah, isn't it something crazy like how much it costs to run it?
Oh, for sure. I don't know like the exact like amount of anything.
It's something
like,
wild though, right?
Bunch of crazy people coming in. It's like a bunch of cool people.
Yeah, that's cool. Then so people are probably just on the schedule of who's coming, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of never know who's gonna come in through the door.
Is there famous people all the time? A lot of famous people?
Yeah, like definitely. Like we're not supposed to like disclose information, kind of stuff like that. Who's exactly there, but definitely some like really cool people that would be like.
I saw Casey Neistat posting on his story that he's been there.
Yeah, good fella.
Can neither confirm nor deny that.
Yeah.
That's tight though. Can they make the wave bigger and smaller, like the speed and stuff?
Yeah.
Or is it just one wave?
They got different wave profiles. You kind of like call it in, like order a pizza. Like the jet ski runs back and forth, and then you call it in on the walkie-talkie. So there's like Waikiki is like the intermediate. Pretty much like anybody can surf it. Like people.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of the same, like just mellow, slopey, like whitewater wave that like anybody can surf.
Oh, it's not even no barrel. It's just wave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
So it's just whitewash, like it's broken?
Yeah, that's like the intermediate, basically like the first, and then even beyond that for like the little tiny kids you don't even know, there's like a lagoon in the end of the pool that's like for, just like you can splash around in the white water, like little tiny, just like little like reform. But then like the actual wave profiles are like the CT3, which is like a rippable wave. They run that like in the contest, do like turns kind of like flowy all the way through, and then there's a barrel at the end. And then the CT2 is like stand up, do a turn or two, and it's like a 15-second tube through the middle. Then you get out, and then like the end section just like hits a reef and just like runs. Super fun.
Crazy.
What's the big kahuna?
The big kahuna is the CT2. It's Barrel Factory.
CT2. So when you hear CT2, it's getting serious.
Oh yeah, of course.
Get close.
Dang.
Oh.
Is it like pretty safe? If you go down, can you get like? There's like a reef on it too, like a fake reef too.
It breaks over like a slab of concrete. They did like just
Yeah.
the bathymetry of like the different waves that they like, you know, made the profiles with. So if you fall the wrong way, definitely it's like, you know, you can
hit the concrete.
But it's pretty much just trying to be like cover your head as best you can.
Right.
You know, fall like pin drop and like.
Yeah, not any more dangerous than surfing like reef or something. Yeah,
exactly.
Probably way safer than that, but
super simple. It's like waist high water is pretty much like the most critical section. So it's like take a header off the top of a 6-foot wave.
Okay. Dang. Dude,
are you allowed to say like the gnarliest? Like, have you seen a gnarly injury happen there?
There's definitely
Get close. Get your mouth on it.
The like safety teams like super all over it, and like really haven't seen too much like happen, but some like just kind of like dislocations or like people like getting stitches, like stuff like pretty much, you know, anything you see at like any, you know, reef break that breaks, you know, pretty proper.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about if I ever surf it one day, how sketchy it is or not.
You guys definitely will. That's my dream to get you guys there and like.
So sick.
Dude, before bad eyes surf.
Gotta work our way up to the C2, dude.
I'm not doing the C2, brother. How big is the C2? 6 foot?
Yeah, it's all about like a 6 foot, just head high range wave.
So you still have to like duck a little bit in that?
Yeah, you gotta crouch down. It's not like fully like stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah, how some waves get, but it's it goes. It's a proper wave.
Wow. I couldn't. Yeah.
So there's people that go there that don't even know how to surf?
Yeah, absolutely. Like people come who've never like been in the ocean, like salt water, and can get like tube like in the barrel there. It's like crazy.
What?
It's fully, like just like skate park, how you can, you know, just have that. It's an unlimited resource.
So you can like set the person up like where you need to paddle in and pretty much turn, and you're gonna get barreled.
Yeah, and it's one thing that we have been doing, like getting trained for, is like the follow behind. So you like kind of have somebody either guiding or pushing somebody into a wave, and then somebody actually standing up like behind them, so they almost get dropped in on, if you can imagine that.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like guiding like verbally through it, and it just like, oh, get higher, like lower, pump, faster. All right, hold it right there. And it's like really like, it's like you can do it like, you know, with your eyes closed, or like you guys could absolutely like.
You said there's been people there who have never been surfing and then gotten barreled that day?
Not necessarily that, but more so like who've never been in the ocean, who've come to the ranch like a few times, and you know, had like a couple dozen tries at it, and like get like properly into it. That
would be my ideal style of surfing, because the thing I but the thing I like more about skating towards surfing, being blind, is I can keep setting up and keep going back after the same trick like as many times as I want right away. If I was able to just keep riding a wave, to keep trying something like the same wave, and knowing you're getting the same wave every time, like that's freaking epic.
Yeah, you can't beat that consistency with surfing. It doesn't exist except there. Yeah,
right.
It's wild.
Yeah, the whole thing of like, you know, even like just localism and stuff is like, if you blow the wave of the day, there's pretty much a guaranteed chance you're not going to get that wave back, and it's like just running it back and forth, and like, you know, you can figure out like exact little minute details that you're doing wrong. Is like really cool. Like,
is it loud when it's running?
I've heard that it used to be like way louder, like making like crazy like machine noises. You can still hear it though. That's kind of like how you know when the wave's coming, is like you hear like just like bellowing. Like
it almost sounds like it'd be like scary hearing that thing coming, dude.
It's nerve-wracking. I've like, you know, I'm not professional surfer by any means, but I've surfed like way bigger, like scarier waves in the ocean than that wave, and I'm like still get such butterflies like when it's like,
when you hear it coming.
30 seconds. Like, oh, here we go.
It's scary when like the silly wave pools at like water parks, when you hear that big wave. You ever been in those things? Like when the wave yeah, Typhoon Lagoon.
C2 sounds like a variant.
Yeah, dude. That's sick though. So cool.
Dude, that is crazy. Have you ever seen any adaptive skate or surfers there? Like no limbs or missing limbs or deaf or?
I have. I had just really cool experience like with missing limbs, and it was just like so just like awe inspiring of like wow, like really like what do I complain about on a daily basis, and like the limits of like, you know, just it's whatever you put your mind to.
That's great. What limb was missing?
It was like wrists kind of, or like, you know, just like arms, and it was just like adaptive. Like
That's
it was
crucial.
It was beautiful to watch. It was just so cool that like, you know, it was great.
Surfing is for everyone.
What a cool. Yeah, I was working in California when he was like first building that thing, and everyone was talking about it. At like a surf skate snow shop. It was like all the news, dude. That was back in like 2006 or something like that.
Oh, when Slater, it was the talk of town.
When there was like rumor that he's gonna build a wave, everyone's like, "You gonna build a wave? What?"
That's
so rad. That's a crazy accomplishment. Yeah, thanks. Welcome, guys.
Thanks for having me. Pleasure to be with you.
Yeah.
Castro.
Showing Tommy Gunn.
Tommy Gunn.
Sick.
Oh, man. Good times. Castro's brought me out on some freaking waves.
In Cali? Or in Jersey?
No, in Jersey. I haven't surfed in Cali yet.
No.
I'm like scared to.
It's the only place I've tried.
Shit out of me for some reason. Jersey Ocean doesn't seem as scary.
Yeah. We have to do that, and we have to do the winter surfing here, dude.
Oh, dude, that's...
Yeah. We got to try that.
Dude, I'm not going winter surfing in the Great Lakes.
You'll be all bundled up, dude.
Dude, you need, like, there's special wetsuits for that.
Yeah, $5 million booties,
if
gloves,
there's a company
hood.
that wants to sponsor us to do that.
Grow that beard out. You'll be all right.
Grow that beard out.
You have icicles hanging from that thing.
Dude, you ever come out of the water with frozen hair? Like, you ever not come out of the water, like shower and then go outside and your hair's frozen?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's the worst.
That feels good.
It's kind of cool. I like brushing my beard when it's there.
Feeling all the icicles like from
trying to like not let them fall off.
Well, like your mouth condensation will like make little icicles too. Yeah. If you're out there playing, making igloos.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Making igloos.
Yeah, dude. I just peed all over myself.
No, you did.
I was sitting down to do some business, and I started peeing, and then I felt something like tickle the back of my leg, you know?
Oh no!
And I just
peed on yourself while pooping.
No, I involuntarily just jumped up because I felt something like on my leg. So I just like literally jumped while I was peeing.
Were you pooping though?
No, I wasn't pooping.
All right. Dude, pissed on your leg?
It was scary. I don't even know where it went, dude. It went everywhere.
Because of my toilet accident, I like pee a little left. Like the smallest bit, like tiniest bit. And I've had to like adjust how I like pee into like standing up at fucking toilet seats because of my streams a little left.
Gotta be ready. Gotta adjust for the curve,
I know, dude. You ever like... So sometimes you just gotta like sit down. If it's in person's really nice house, I'm just not risking it because I don't want to like piss on their toilet seat, like not their seat,
yeah,
the back of their seat and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So I just sit down, like if it's a nice house, family house, whatever. And you ever like go and like just be like, all right, fuck it, this time I'm just standing up, whatever. And dude, that feeling of when you start peeing and immediately hear the pee hitting the water, it's like the biggest success in the world. You're like, yes, dude, aim was right.
It's scary right when you let it release
dude, right, you release it's that little like it's like C2 coming in 30 minutes. CT2.
Yeah. No, I know that anxiety, dude.
Dude.
Yeah, I always feel I'm always nervous. I'll be sitting down and peeing and someone's gonna walk in. Like, what are you doing? Pooping? Yep, just pooping.
just pooping out my penis.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that would be embarrassing. Just someone coming in. And...
Yeah, that was my excitement for the day.
I remember one time in Camp Marcella, actually. The blind camp when I was younger.
Marcella.
When I was, we had like bathrooms that you kind of like. It was like 2 toilets in the bathroom, but like there was like a divider in the middle, but there weren't like doors for each toilet, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. It was just like a big bathroom, and there was like divider between the toilets, whatever. Go in one time, and one of the kids is pooping with his feet on the toilet. Like feet on the toilet bowl, squatting, like pooping, just.
That's the move, dude.
Dude, I remember we were all making fun of him for it.
Free squatty potty.
That was like the thing. We were making fun of him. And little did I know, like, dude, having that raised feet does all the difference.
Yeah.
Like squatty potties. He was just being innovative.
That's hard to do.
Good on that kid, dude, for pooping how he wanted. Like, we gave him shit.
Did he have the seat down?
Yeah, he had the seat down.
So seat was still down, so he had a little more balance.
I'd be scared that, like, what if it's a bad poop, you know, and then, like, it got all over the seat.
Well, the hard thing is you have to take off, like, your whole pants, I feel like.
Yeah, dude.
Because you can't really lean back when you're squatting like that. You're going to poop right into your pants.
Is that how you're supposed to do it in the woods?
That's how you do it, yeah.
Dude, I wish someone told me that.
Why, did you poop on your pants?
No, I never pooped on my pants. But pooping in the woods, I never knew to take your pants off.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you don't have to.
I like, dude, it's a maneuver. Like,
depends on how cold
I should get an award for my poops in the woods.
Or you gotta just grab something in front of you so you can get the lean back. You know, then you can leave the pants on.
That's what I learned. Someone told me about that. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tried it out in the field, but
there's that.
I heard if you grab onto something and lean back, it's like it's very rewarding.
There's that.
It's a very clean poop.
Then if you find a tree laying down, you like sit across that so your butt's hanging off the back. And you can do it like that too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So like your pants and feet are in front of the log, but your butt.
I get scared, dude. I get really scared. Ever since that time of stepping on a wood beehive, I just have woods, dude.
Hey, you can't let that.
I always thought like
I wanted that like scare you for the rest of your life, dude.
I always thought I wanted to like live in the woods. I always said that growing up, like, screw this, I'll just go live in like the woods and like live off the land, dude, and like do all this stuff. Like I would die in 2 days, dude.
Dude, that's what I want to do is put you in Alone, dude. See how long.
Blind and Alone.
Yeah, the Blind Alone series.
Dude, get us on Alone.
Blind Alone.
Eyes and Ears can't petition that.
I have to do some training for that.
I know. I'd have to do serious training. I'd have to like reach out to someone.
I know, that would be so scary.
I think I did Boy Scouts for like a week, dude. And
Especially in Bear. I never did Boy Scouts.
I always wish I stuck with it though. I wanted to be an Eagle Scout.
Yeah, all my brothers did it.
I think I'd be a good Eagle Scout. Any Eagle Scouts in your family?
No, nobody.
It's a high honor, dude. I have an Eagle Scout cousin, and I think I have an uncle who's an Eagle Scout.
You're an Eagle forever, dude.
Yeah, dude. Once an Eagle, always an Eagle. Like an Olympian. Don't say someone was an Olympian. I did that one time, and the guy yelled at me. I got real. He let me have it, dude.
Same with Eagle Scouts, dude.
Oh, dude.
Once an Eagle, always an Eagle.
So bad. I was like, all right, dude. Sorry.
I'm an Eastern Michigan Eagle, dude.
Even though you were on the Olympic team, that the Olympics were boycotted, so you actually didn't even go to the Olympics.
Which ones were boycotted?
I forget. Tommy, what year were the Olympics boycotted by because of Russia or something?
Oh, that one?
No.
I remember that.
No. It was like in the 80s or something.
Still an Olympian, though, dude. He made it.
Still an Olympian.
He made it. He or she made it, though.
Yeah, he made it to the 1980 Summer Olympics. Why was it?
We got Tommy on.
The 1980 Summer Olympics boycott was one part of a number of actions initiated by the United States to protest against the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was for the invasion.
Soviet, yeah.
Oh, because was it like in Russia?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I think there's something.
It was in Moscow.
It was in Moscow. Yeah, the Olympics were in Moscow, and they boycotted them.
Dang.
One year there was an attack in the Olympics too. There's been a lot. The Olympics are scary.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
There were a couple of attacks. I know there was a recent one. My mom was like at that one.
Like, if I'm
in
completely
Canada
honest, if I make it to the Olympics, I'm not scared of like losing at the Olympics. I'm scared of like something crazy happening.
Oh, you shouldn't be scared about that. I mean, dude,
someone got hit by a bus, by a self-driving car in the Olympic Village.
In the village?
Self-driving
Oh,
bus.
no.
Can you look that up? It's in this 2022 Olympics. Someone getting hit by a bus in Tokyo.
A self-driving one?
Self-driving bus. Self-driving bus. That was a crazy one that I heard.
Yeah, these self-driving cars, that's a scary one.
You find it?
Yeah.
What does it say? Wait, read it. Here.
It says, in Tokyo, a visually impaired Paralympian
And he was visually impaired. Oh, no.
Oh, no!
has been left with injuries that will take about 2 weeks to heal after being hit by a Toyota Motor Autonomous running. Autonomous.
I thought that was just some type of car, like a Tacoma or something. Autonomous.
Athletes Village, the Paralympian Japanese judo Aramitsu Kitazano, competing in the men's 81 kilogram division, will miss his match.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Dang, I didn't know that.
That's insane. And it was a judoka.
So he didn't. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Healing
He
is
didn't get to
not
fight.
bad. 2 weeks healing is not bad. So he didn't get. I mean, getting hit by a bus. 2 weeks
dude,
injury is not horrible.
Not
but
bad, but think about not being
You'd
able to
think he'd
compete in the Olympics.
Yeah, I'd be bummed.
In the
Yeah.
Paralympics, you just made it, and you just got hit by a vehicle they designed to be in the village.
That's sketchy, dude. I wonder what happened. I want more details, dude.
And it was what more details do you want? Are there any more details?
I'm just curious, like how he got hit. Like,
how did he get hit? Does it say?
The bus was turning right at an intersection.
It was turning right in an intersection.
I can hear him pretty
Okay.
good.
He can hear you. Just talking to him.
Turning right at an intersection in the village of Tokyo when it hit the 30-year-old who was walking on a pedestrian crossing around 2 p.m. on Thursday.
Oh, so he was crossing and he was going right. Damn, how did it? Oh, sketchy. So sketch.
That scares me for autonomous vehicles.
Right. It's probably all quiet too.
And of course it hit a blind person.
I know.
That's like, come on.
Dang, I wonder if he got paid out, dude.
Dude, that's a good question.
It's Japan. They're probably just like, you just say nothing and you don't die. Hopefully he got a little payout for that one. He deserved it for getting whacked by a bus, dude.
I hope
yeah, he definitely could have died, you know?
I hope Toyota fixes that.
I mean, yeah.
The president of Toyota said,
What? Yup, wait.
the president of Toyota said, "We're very sorry that the accident has made many people worried." And he said there was some overconfidence in anonymous driving. Autonomous.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm sketched for sure walking out, especially just how quiet the electric cars are. We've talked about it, but it's not.
That's sketchy. Yeah, because they are. You
cool.
You can't hear them.
Mm-hmm.
There needs to be a hum factor. They need to add a hum.
Yeah, something, dude. Something.
They need to add a blind person sensor too. Like they need to add cane in the AI.
It's got to. I mean, I'm sure there is something, but
cane. You think canes are in the AI?
I mean, it's not just cane, but just person in general.
No,
you know
but
what I mean?
person. But it should identify like this person's on crutches, so they're probably gonna move a little slower, or like this person's blind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot to break down in that.
Dang, dude. Didn't get to. You ever compete against that guy? Does that name sound familiar?
No, that's a weight class above me.
Oh, okay.
But I think I guarantee I fought with him in Japan when I was there for a training camp.
Mm-hmm.
Because I fought with a lot of the 81 kilogram guys.
Gotcha.
And that's just, dude. It sucks because that guy's in Japan. He's representing his country. It's in his country, the Olympics.
Right.
I can't imagine being in that position, like the heartbreak and like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A lot of work to get there, and then for something like a fluke accident like that to take you out is way more upsetting than just losing or something.
Than like getting an injury in judo.
Right. Getting injured practicing or so. Yeah, that's like way worse. Like what?
It says the bus was going 1 to 2 kilometers per hour.
1 to 2 kilometers per hour. What's that in miles? Is a kilometer like 2 miles, or it's slower than?
No, it's like slower, right?
So it was going really slow, but it was like a bus.
Big bus. That's what I'm saying.
Dude,
so he didn't get smoked. He could have
and
died.
I'm wondering, like, did it stop as soon as it hit him?
I'm assuming he didn't
I want to know how the bus reacted to the. Did it apologize?
What does it do? Does it just like...
Did it apologize?
He, like, bounces off, then keeps on its route? Yeah.
And what if it was like, beep, beep, sorry. Beep, beep.
I think it stopped when it hit him.
It stopped. I think it stopped. That is insane, dude. Wow. Yeah, Olympics, scary.
I didn't know
place.
it was a visually impaired person.
Yeah, that's...
So when you're there, next Olympic, don't
use my cane.
Don't go on the campus. Just eat off campus, too.
Just eat off campus. Well, you weren't even allowed to leave campus this time.
This time, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm wondering how they're going to be this next in 2024 in Paris. Let's see. I got my next tournament coming up. Canada. Oh, Canada.
The old red and white, dude.
Aren't they blue, too? Red, white, and blue?
That's America, dude.
Yeah, but...
They're just white and red.
Oh.
White and red, yeah.
Just white and red?
It's 3 stripes, a red stripe on each end, white stripe in the middle, and a red maple leaf in the middle.
Is it UK that's red, white, and blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, UK has blue. That's what I was thinking. I don't know what the Canadian flag looks like. What does the Canadian flag look like? Is there a maple leaf on it?
There's 2 red stripes.
Wait, let me try and guess.
All right.
Is it a red flag? Like the base is red? With white stripes? Is there white stripes?
No, there's a white stripe.
Okay, so a red base with a white stripe, right?
No. It's in 3 sections. 3 stripes.
Is the maple leaf in the middle?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
It's in 3 stripes. Red, then a white stripe, then a red stripe. So it's like divided in thirds.
Kind of like how Italy's flag is? Or the other way?
Are
they going horizontal or vertical?
I mean, if the flag's flying, they're horizontal.
Okay, that's what. Yeah, okay.
No, sorry, vertical. If the flag's flying, they're vertical.
Okay.
And then in the middle white stripe, there's a red maple leaf.
Oh, okay. I see it now. I see it. I think I remember that from FIFA.
FIFA.
Yeah.
The old Canadian flag, baby.
Canadian flag.
It's a good flag, dude. Solid flag.
I don't know what any country flags look like. That is pathetic.
Yeah, I know that. And then Italy is just...
Italy, I know, is the red, stripes. Green, and white, right?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm...
America.
It's a visual world, and I'm just blind.
I kind of know the Russia one has that crazy symbol on it.
What does Russia flag look like?
I think it's like...
Is it green?
I believe
I feel like it's green.
This is what I think it's Russia that's like... Kind of like the U.S., like where the stripes, the blue and white stripes would be, it's all red. And then it's white where the stars would be with like their little red, like crazy symbol. Logo on there.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
It's white, blue, and red.
White, blue, and red.
There is blue. Mm.
Wow.
Oh, they're red, white, they're red, white, and blue too, man. The other red, white, and blue.
I know. Yeah. Crazy.
Damn, we're always...
Union is like it's like that. It's all red and has the yellow symbol.
Oh, the Soviet one.
That's the one I think I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yellow symbol, though.
Okay.
I got to...
didn't know there was so much red, white, and blue.
Berlin Wall. Have you ever done that?
No, I've never been there.
Oh, it's so cool.
Dude, I helped tear it down, dude. No, I didn't. I never been there.
It was Berlin. Germany was such a cool place.
Did you bring a hunk home, dude?
Yeah.
Bring a little pebble home?
Yeah.
Berlin Wall.
Dude, are you sure? Is it illegal to bring lava rocks home from Hawaii?
Yes. Nothing can leave the island,
Tommy,
dude.
I need to know this.
Nothing can leave the island. I'm going to say that's a fact.
In most state parks, like they tell you not to bring.
Most state parks.
Yeah, I think you can't take anything from really anywhere, technically.
I heard, you know what I read, actually, when I was looking up stuff for my Hawaii trip? If you touch a sea turtle in Hawaii, it's a fine. Like, you get a ticket.
Right.
That's wild.
Yeah, don't be touching
so I can't
sea
touch
turtles.
Yeah, it sucks.
No, bite your hand off, dude.
Do they? Do they bite?
No, I don't think so.
Do sea turtles look like snapping turtles? Like, what's the difference?
They're fucking huge, dude.
Wait, are they like the ones in Finding Nemo?
Yeah, big old suckers.
Like you could ride them?
Could, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you could ride them. Darwin tried to ride the tortoises or whatever they were the first time he saw them.
Who? Oh, no way.
Darwin, yeah. Darwin.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. dude. It's been a while. But that's the first thing he thought. I want to ride that thing.
Speaking of riding things, you haven't recapped your bowl experience, dude. The second bull riding.
The second bull ride, I made it out alive, dude. I rode twice.
Did you make your 8
intense.
seconds?
I did not make my 8 seconds this time. First run was longer than my second one. First one I lasted a little bit because the bull didn't turn right away. He went straight out of the gate and started bucking and kind of went straight. But once they turn, like, I'm off. Because I don't have enough freaking experience to really feel, what the bull's gonna do. So, like, as soon as he turns, like, I'm off the other side, like, just bucked right off. So the second run, yeah, he, like, came out, turned, and bucked me right off, pretty much.
That's insane.
But the first one looked more intense because I landed, like, feet in the air right on my back, and then pretty much kissed my knees, you know what I mean? Like, clamshelled. But I landed flat on my back, so that one didn't hurt. So I was like...
Did you get the wind knocked out?
No. Like, pretty soft dirt. And then the second one, I went straight to my hip, dude, and that one, like, rocked me. I was like, oh, in my back, like, freaking readjusted my lower back.
Yeah, you were recovered for a couple days.
It took me long. All this week, I was, like, still feeling it.
Kelly said she would do it. I was like, I feel like she would get broken if she...
She would just get tossed. I don't know. You might be all right, though. Maybe if you're lighter, you won't get as
I think she
tossed.
might surprise us, dude. She might last, like, longer than all of us.
You got to be strong, though,
we got to go do this, though. I wonder if there's bull riding in Jersey, dude.
You have to be strong, dude, to hold on to that thing. And it's all lower, like, it's a lot of legs.
Is it really? Is it core, too?
It's your core and your legs
sore?
mostly. Dude, I only rode twice, and I was sore for like 5 days.
Because was your groin muscle sore, like the inside of your legs?
My adductors, yeah, the inside,
dude,
like
those,
doing butterflies.
Because you don't use those a lot.
I don't work those out a lot.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's like you're squeezing your legs together as hard as you can.
I've thought I torn my groin that way, like in the past. Like,
you got to stretch those before you start using those ones too. You know?
Do they encourage you to stretch?
No, they were passing around.
We don't stretch.
They were passing around moonshine. I'm sure that they
pass around moonshine. Didn't they moonshine lollipops or something?
Pickles.
Pickles, moonshine.
Those were good. But like you sit on the bowl and you pretty much have your hands under your nuts, under your crotch.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then your legs, you're squeezing together so tight that you're lifting off of the bowl. So your hands under you. It's like you're really pinching your legs like that.
I'm just thinking of everything that could go wrong, dude. Coming down on your nuts on one of the freaking horns. Coming down, like, what if I get caught in between the horns coming down and it starts, like, getting real pissed off?
Yeah, you don't want to go to the front. You don't want to get tossed in the front.
Yeah, dude. That's
Clay got bucked a little bit in his butt first time. The second time he landed and he was on the gate. And he looked up, and the bull was just staring at him.
And they pierce his butt?
They locked. No. They're, like, rounded. Their horns are, like, nubbed. But, so it would take a good headbutt. So they're not going, like, really wild. When you fall, they were just kind of, like, tossing him a little bit. It's like, get out of there. It was wild. Dude, it was fun, man. It was, like... something that I wish I could do more, but
Castro, I feel like you've been bull riding. Have you?
No, only the mechanical.
You've done mechanical? Did you make 8 seconds?
Yeah, I don't think it was a good one though.
Oh shit!
Pretty weak.
Shitty bull.
Dude, we got to throw a party because you can rent those things.
Oh,
and they just bring it to your house.
Screw a party. I'm just renting one.
We got to bring one and just go all in one time.
Dude, I don't need a party for that. I'm just going to rent that shit.
You got to have a party for that, dude. You got the bull there? Have everybody riding.
I'll invite all the neighbors on the block.
Yeah.
Just everyone in earshot. I got a bull.
It's sick. It's like a big, you just land on a big.
Do they bring the
blown up pad? It's like a blown up.
Do they provide
the
inflatable?
Pad? Yeah, they bring the whole thing. Yeah. No, they're not gonna bring the whole pad. They bring everything you need.
Bling bling. Whoa, dude. Whoa, chill.
That,
Turn off that alarm. Oh, do you know what alarm that is?
We should do. Oh, is it?
Oh, dude.
Oh, was that the real? I thought you were doing a bull riding alarm or something. What's he doing?
No, dude. Screw bull ride. I'm talking about Clusive.
That's the Clusive alarm, dude.
Clusive, dude. Clusive.io.
CLUSIV.io. Hit the link. Check it out.
Hit the link. Go
What
click
is it,
the link,
Anthony?
please.
Tell them what it is.
If you don't do anything else, click the link. It's an online platform designed by and for the visually impaired and blind. Don't forget about the blind. And this thing here is designed. Are you tired of sitting at home making excuses? I can't get a job. I'm blind. You know, I can't be useful to
What can I
society.
even do? What can you do as a blind person?
You know, there's a lot of things you could do. You ever think about working from home? Dan, do you like working from home?
I wouldn't have it any other way, baby.
Me neither. I just feel so blessed.
But for real though, real talk, that was one of the biggest things when I was first losing my sight was like, what can I even do as a job? You know what I mean? Like first dealing with it and not like knowing or thinking you can really do much. You know what I mean?
When you first lose your sight, I've had that thought my whole life. I used to cry to my dad in my college dorm room on the phone.
What am I gonna do?
What am I going to be able to do? Maybe you could do sales, Anthony.
There's an actual...
You're really good with people.
Yeah, like that I used to say.
Yeah. And now I can. Now I can do anything I want. Thanks to Clusive.
And you can
make training the blind and visually impaired on how to work. Be what is the word?
Gainful employment?
Yeah, gainful employment. It's
gainful. Meaning make more money, make it 1.8
times the amount you were
the
making.
average blind person. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not paying blind people well, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But because of Clusive, they are now. There's a higher standard. And Clusive trains the blind and visually impaired individuals how to take these online interviews, because 86% of jobs, they're done online. The 80% of interviews.
Yep.
And that's pretty nerve-wracking thing, what to wear, what to say, how to interact with my boss, future boss. And then not only that does Clusive work with the individuals taking the interview, they work with these big, large companies, corporations with lots of money. You guys want to get, I know you have a budget just for hiring people with disabilities. I know you're not filling that budget. You're not getting all of them. So reach out to Clusive, and they'll train you on how to work with the blind and visually impaired and how to make a safe workforce, how to talk to them, how to interact, and what to do, what not to do, what to say and not to say.
Yeah, these large corporations, literally, you need to have a certain percentage of your workforce that falls under disabled. So
Dan,
they're literally looking for vision impaired, other disabilities, all these things. So
if I had this when I was freaking 18 years old, I would have moved out of my parents' house a long time before I did.
I've been working from home in your pajamas.
Yep.
That's what's up.
In tuxedo t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'd have them labeled so I knew which ones they were.
So thank you, Clusive.
So please click the link, because Clusive supports the podcast. And if you guys want to support the podcast, just go on that link. Check out clusive.io. And
CLUSIV.
CLUSIV.io. And also, if you want to learn more and talk to someone about it, you can ask your local counselor. Right, Dan?
That's correct. Ask them. Get Clusive. If they're not in your local area, they need to be. They will be soon, I'm sure. They're expanding very fast. So. Clusive. Thank you, Clusive.
Click the link. Back to it.
You threw me off with that alarm, dude. I thought you were still talking about bull riding.
No, dude. Bull riding.
Oh, you were talking about you hit your 8 seconds. I've been watching some of the bull on YouTube or on Instagram. I mean, the PBR Instagram is epic, dude.
They're coming to New Jersey.
Ooh, you gotta go.
Wait,
dude.
what is it? PBR?
PBR. It's like professional bull riding.
Isn't that a beer?
Yes, but
Professional bull riding.
So wait, when are they gonna be here? I need to go.
You gotta watch the dude. I think his name's Jose. He's like the top dog, dude.
Is it still enjoyable even if you can't see? Like
this Brazil? Yes, dude. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Because the crowd's going nuts. Watch some of the Instagram videos. You'll get hyped up. They go, and then you'll hear the big buzzer.
You gotta send me a couple. Just forward them to me when you watch it.
All right. Once they hit, their 8 seconds, a big buzzer goes off.
Do they stay on?
No, they're gangsters, dude. When they're done, they hop off all steezy.
No.
Yeah, they're super.
So you're judged on your 8 seconds then.
Your style and all your how you ride.
Yeah.
Are you digging your spurs into the side of the bowl and like getting them riled up? There's all kinds of weird things they judge on. Yeah.
Oh, September 18th and 19th. I'll be here.
19th, that's coming up, dude.
Oh,
you should go.
I'm going. Where is it?
Newark.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, the PBR's coming to Jersey,
dude,
boy.
I'm gonna get a funnel cake, boy.
Yes, you are.
Oh, I can't actually. I want a diet.
Oh, you
Me and Tommy just started a diet today.
What are you doing? No sugars?
Nah, just like trying to eat healthier.
Yeah.
Just like cutting out the garbage.
Save your cheat date for the 18th.
Yeah, cheat date 18th. Let's funnel cake.
Funnel cake and beer at the PBR.
Funnel cake and PBRs.
Dude, I want to go to an event. Oh man.
Oh, dude, I would wear my boots and my hat.
Also, in the world of bull riding in New Jersey, there's the oldest running rodeo in the country is in South Jersey.
The oldest running rodeo in the country is in South Jersey. Tommy, we need to go there.
It's every week.
We need to go.
What?
Downtown rodeo.
Oh, dude, then you can go do some bull riding there, I'm sure.
No way, I'm going.
Tommy, look it up. Can you bull ride there?
Tommy, can you look up if you could bull ride there?
I feel like that's something that I'd have to call them about.
Oh, there's not like more detail. Okay.
You should call them. It's too late. Yeah, it's too late.
Oldest running rodeo in the country? Wow.
Claim since 1952.
1952.
That's intense.
That's crazy that it's in New Jersey.
Every week, yeah. I would have thought.
I would have
somewhere
never guessed in a million years, dude. I would have lost that bet.
Yeah. That's sick.
Oh man, dude, you know what I realized today? You ever like didn't think something pissed you off, but like when it actually happened, you're like, wow, that really like kind of pisses me off. Like, I never thought I cared.
A million things.
Yeah, dude, I never thought I cared when people were like, oh, like you can't see it, but like, you know, blah blah blah. So like I don't care when they say it once, you know what I mean? Like the you can't see it or like but like trying to like say like I'm sorry you can't see it type of thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I was at the gym tonight. Me and Tommy went to the gym and I go sit in the sauna afterwards, right? And this guy's in there. I walk in, this guy's like I like accidentally bumped into someone first when I like I bump into someone when I go to like sit down and I'm like, oh sorry about that, I can't see. And the guy, this guy that I'm referring to, he's in the corner sitting down. He goes, oh, don't worry about that guy. Like, talking about the guy I hit. I'm like, okay, buddy. Like, what's going on in here? And then he's like, you guys, this guy, he's like, where you been, bud? And then I didn't know he was talking to me because the room's full. And he's like, what's his name? Like asking like Tommy, like looking at Tommy, and I'm like, oh, me, Anthony. And he's like, yeah, where you been? The last time I saw you was here. And I'm like, why would you see me anywhere else? Like, you know what I mean? And he goes, watch out for this guy, boys. He was a great wrestler in high school at SJV, blind wrestler. And I was like, oh man, like what? I was like, I was all right, man, like whatever, you know. And like, he was like, dude, you were actually winning matches, and you couldn't see. And I'm like, oh my god, here we go. You know, like, it's still not bothering me yet. I'm just like, you know, whatever. Like, dude, do your thing. And then finally, he's like telling me about his sons that wrestle, and he's like, you couldn't see it. And then he must have said like, you can't see it like 5 times, dude.
Yeah.
And by the 5th time, I'm just in my head, I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. I know I'm blind, man. Like, I know I can't see it. Just tell me what you're saying.
What was he saying? Like, he couldn't see it. Like,
so pissed. Not like
what would he say? Say after that. What would he say after? Like, he couldn't see it. Then, dude, like, what would he say? Like,
he was telling me like, oh, my sons, you know, wrestled. You couldn't see, but they were real athletic. And he's like, you couldn't see it, but they were doing double leg. You couldn't see it, but and I was just like, oh my god, dude, we get it. I couldn't see it. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, that phrase. Yeah, I could totally see that.
Oh, it just like, cause Kelly's always kind of like, it's always kind of bothered Kelly when people said it. It's like, nah, it's fine, because people only say it like once usually, you know what I mean? I never had an interaction where a guy said it like 5 times in like 30 seconds, dude.
He's throwing them out.
Just fucking, it was like a jab each time. You're blind. You're
He's
blind.
working the body, dude. He's working the body, dude. Slowly tearing you down.
Oh, man. It really fucking pissed me off.
Jeez.
It's like, dude, I'm just trying to.
He was just excited to see you, dude.
I know he was. That's why I was like, I'm never going to like.
Yeah.
Never going to be like, dude, enough, bro.
He
But
probably
like,
used to read about you in the newspaper, dude.
What?
He meant well, but he was a weird.
Tommy goes, he meant well, but he was a weirdo.
Yeah. There's always one of those in the sauna.
To the podcast, sorry, but
There's always one of those in the sauna, dude.
there is always one of those in the sauna. There's that guy that like wants to be the mayor, dude. Like
Talk
the
a
mayor,
little too much.
sauna mayor, mayor sauna.
Yeah.
He's always got to like complain about his job in the city that he's got to go to like 3 days a week now because those things are opening back up. But they're like he could still work 2 days a week and like from home. And he's like, oh, you know, his life sucks.
You got no one to talk to at home, dude.
I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, man, that your kids moved out and they don't really answer your calls anymore.
His wife stopped listening to him years ago.
Your wife turned it off a long time ago, dude. She does not hear you anymore.
That's gonna be you one day, dude.
Stop.
Yeah, I used to wrestle. I was an Olympian. Once an Olympian, always an Olympian. You know that?
You listen here, bud. I am an Olympian. I'm gonna be 75 in a rocking chair. I'm an Olympian.
Oh man, you're gonna be an Olympian this year, dude.
What?
Think you're gonna make it this year?
This run?
Yeah.
I have a good feeling about it. As long as I stay healthy.
Or I guess not this year, but next year.
As long as I stay healthy and make it to everything, I think I'm gonna be all right. I'm working on trying to get a sponsor this run.
Yeah.
This freaking self-funding shit's getting really stressful.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money, and like Kelly's gonna, of course I want her to be there too. Like it's a lot less stressful when she's there actually because
a lot of plane tickets.
Yeah, it's just a lot of money and a lot of the competition cost is high. The
how much is the competition
hotels.
cost for like nationals and
stuff?
Dude,
a lot of money. Nationals I think was like, how much is judo nationals entry fee in the U.S.? Like
200 or like
I think it's like 100 per division. Okay. But like so if you want to do multiple divisions, you're paying like 200-300. But then like when you go to other countries, so like the world championship tournaments, those are like $400 entry fees.
Yeah. Do you only do one division or do you do more than one?
Well, in world championships there's only one, but like in nationals I like to do the para and the sighted.
Gotcha.
And then I like to do like, if I'm healthy, which I haven't done this in a while, but at a lot of tournaments I'll do, if there's a para division, I'll do the para division, and then I'll also do the sighted brown belt division, and then sometimes the sighted black belt division.
Didn't get your black belt yet, dude?
No, I think I just have to if I do well in Canada, I think it will happen.
You think? Yeah.
Dude, I have no freaking right wearing a brown belt in my opinion. I just got thrown into this shit. The only reason I have it is because there's basically two types of judo players. There's competition judo players, and then there's lifers,
Yeah.
Doing it when they're 85. That's not me. I want to do my run and then just kind of grapple around for a workout until I keep myself sane.
Yeah.
But it's not where I find I don't find that forever joy in it. You know what I mean? It feels more like a job. But jiu-jitsu and stuff is kind of more chill in my opinion, going to train there, because a lot of it's more on the mat and it's just a good workout. Judo, dude, you're taking so many slams.
Yeah, you're getting tossed, dude.
Oh, dude, I don't know, my body, it's just I like, because I'll skate all day and then go to judo and I have like swellbow and I'll be getting slammed on my elbow and I'm just like, come on, dude.
That's why you'd be good at bull riding. It's why you'd be good at bull riding too, because when you get tossed, you gotta make sure you freaking slap that mat, dude.
I just get worried because if I got thrown off the bull, dude, if I get thrown up in air, I like kind of lose all sense of like what's where. Does that happen to you?
It depends on how I'm getting tossed.
So like when you get tossed off the bowl, when you're in air, what are you feeling?
It's hard
What's going through your head?
You're not. I'm not even thinking at that point on a bowl. I've only been on a road 4 times in my life.
You're
so
not like, oh,
I'm not at the point
dude.
where I can like adjust. Yeah. Skateboarding though, if I get tossed, I have a good idea what the hell's going on. But
yeah, same. There's been times where I've misjudged something though and gotten just thrown.
Yeah, I'm sure judo. Yeah, judo. I have no idea.
Judo just, it's coming and it still sucks.
But that you must know what's going on when you get tossed in judo because you have a good idea.
Sometimes though, dude, I've had situations where I've done like we're training and then like we're taking slams for someone, right? Like basically letting them throw us.
Yeah.
And I think someone's about to do, like, I'm for sure they're about to do this one throw because they said that or like they were doing that before. And then they just switch it up like last second, what throw they were about to do.
Yeah.
And your body was ready for something else. So like, dude, your knee will get like tweaked or like you're just like not, and you're like, oh my God. And like thinking like, dude, it's so scary.
Yeah, that's sketch.
Oh, it's like, no, come on. And the worst is like, you think you would like going with people that are like not so good at judo, right? Because like they won't throw you and stuff. Like they won't be able to throw you and things like that. But dude, they go so hard
and they're the sketchy
and they don't
ones.
have great technique. And it's like the sketchy things where they're trying to like blow your knee out and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
This is I can't go with certain people like a week before a tournament.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I know that's what.
A week leading up to a tournament, like won't even go live. Really, I'll just like drill.
Yeah, that's super sketch. Someone who's just like gung ho about it, dude.
Yeah, and they're like
and
super
not experienced.
macho.
Yeah,
that's dude, I was going. So there's these like 2 new girls at the club. There's this one girl. She's been doing jiu-jitsu for a couple years, I think like 4 years or something. Dude, this girl is a savage. I went with her.
How old is she?
She's like, I want to say like
in her 20s or
late 20s or early 30s maybe.
Okay.
She has a kid. I know that. I don't know, but dude, I start going with her, right? Like, so I went on the mat with her first, like on the ground, and like, I'm like, she's new here, so like I'm gonna try and go like super light, kind of. Immediately starts like going for arm bars and chokes and shit, like about to like mess me up, dude. I was like, oh no, like this isn't happening, and I had to like get like real serious, like don't ever underestimate anyone. And we start going on our feet, dude. So we start going on our feet. This girl is strong too, like real strong, and we start going on our feet. We're fighting around. I threw her once, like just like like foot sweep or something, like something nice, and like I let her get a couple throws, and she kept being like, "You're letting me do it." I was like, "No, you're like getting in though, and I'm just letting you throw me." And then finally, we're up on her feet, and she breaks contact with one arm for a second. The next thing I know, I'm fucking seeing stars, dude. She like came out of right field and like clubbed the shit out of my head, dude. Like I was so starstruck. Like I didn't know what happened. I felt like I got knocked out on my feet in like.
Wait, she hit you with what?
Like a club, like so, like her forearm, like coming back in to like attack.
Okay.
So like to like move my head, like kind of like
just bam.
My head dude, it came so fast and so hard. I was like, oh shit, dude. Like I was so dazed after that, and I always like mess with that girl now, like. Dude, I'm not going easy on you. Like, I'm fucking you up, basically.
What happened after you got
clubbed? That was a humbling experience. I had to just keep going. I was
you just kept going.
Yeah, but I literally think I like blacked out for a second.
For a split.
Yeah, like it was insane. Like I felt like I did when I fell down Tony Hawk's ramp. Like I blacked out, but was still there.
You saw some flashing stars. Yeah.
Do you see? Have you ever been knocked out blind?
No, I've never been knocked out ever.
Ever?
No, I've hit my head really bad once, but not
Did you see stars?
Out. That time, no, but I do see like lights when I hit my head. Like
I was wondering that. Yeah, I used to get. Still, sometimes I get it. These like white lines will just go through my vision. Like sometimes, like just. Like even if I close my eyes, sometimes they'll go across. Like
yeah, I still have like weird stuff going on. That like, I see sometimes.
I see a lot more when I close my eyes.
Yeah, weird. The last couple of months I've been having like this weird. It's happened twice when I like right when I wake up, like I'll like doze off in the car and I'll wake up to like this intense bright, what seems like a light. You know what I mean? You ever like at the eye doctor have them like shine the light in your eye to where it like makes you like squint and it hurts your brain,
and then it's just like a fog of light.
Yeah, that's what I do. I woke up twice like last month, and where it's just like to the point where I'm like about to like pass out. It's like a bright, weird, migraine-y feeling of like this light. I'm like, what is happening? And it just goes away. It's like, what the fuck?
That's weird.
It's like the last bit of my retina detaching or something.
On your right eye, your eye.
I'm assuming that's because I don't even have my left eye, so it must be that whatever it is, retina.
If it's like light perception, though.
No, it's not light. It's not.
No.
Yeah, it's not light perception. It's like this weird, like neuro, like. Yeah,
it's
like
crazy
when you get
what your
hit
brain
in the head.
Can send to your eyes.
Yeah, it's a strange, fucking overwhelming feeling where I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah, that's scary. When did this
happen? What's going on? Like the last month, it happened like twice.
Damn. Have you talked to the doctor about it?
No. I was like, maybe I'm getting my sight back, dude. Maybe it's reconnecting.
That's I wanted to say that, but I didn't.
Just start seeing, dude. Yeah.
Just imagine, dude. I always think about that. Like,
just wake up.
I've had mornings where I wake up and my eyes are still closed, and I'm like, "Is this the day?"
Yeah.
The fucking day, dude? Like, when I open my eyes, and I'm gonna see. Like, and then I'm just always like, constantly just put back into. Place.
I had that a lot. Like when I first lost, like all of my vision, where I'd be like. I'd still open my eyes and thinking I'd be able to see that little bit, you know?
Man.
But it's like,
would it like really bum you out?
No, not really. But just a little bit of like.
I've had dreams where I could straight see, and then I'm like, wake up, and I'm like, can I just go back to that dream forever?
Yeah. Your brain can still do it. Just the damn eyes, dude.
I'm just wondering because the brain sends, the brain sends signals to the eyes, right? Like the brain's
The retina,
like the
retina sends signals to the brain,
and the brain is like reading what that is, basically.
Yeah, that then your brain is
Wow, so that's really like a brain in a computer when it recognizes things.
Yeah, pretty much. Like your eye takes it in, and then it goes through the retina, and then that's what sends it to the brain, and then your brain deciphers what it is and what to do with it.
So when the retina detaches, then the brain can't. It sends no more signal to the brain.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, but I'm not sure technically.
What about the brain sending things like what's happening to you?
Well, yeah, your nervous system has like an in and out to it, or like your nervous has like your involuntary nervous system. Mm-hmm. So like feeling of like touching something hot goes to your brain, but like your brain will tell you lift your right hand. That's kind of going out to telling your muscles to contract and move.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of both your nervous systems, right? In and out kind of. So like, there's not brain information going to your eye. It's all going from eye to your brain.
What's the difference between cornea and retina then? Do you know?
I don't remember enough from my freaking
cornea and retina.
Your cornea is that like part of the lens?
Like my eye condition has something to do with the cornea too.
Or it's not the lens.
Saying that when I was a kid.
Maybe. I think that's what the lens is attached to, maybe.
The lens is like your eye color and the little white part in your eye, right?
No, your iris is the eye color. Your lens is like separate from all that. The lens like can contract and relax.
Can you see people's veins in their eyes when you look into them?
Like when they're bloodshot, like red. Okay. Yeah, you'll see like red bloodshot eyes, but not.
That's what it is. It's
all
like
the time.
Veins. That's crazy.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
And like I've popped
blood vessels,
like a blood vessel before, yeah.
Where it's all red, yeah.
Yeah.
But usually, like healthy eyes are just like white. You're not, you don't see those veins all the time.
Okay.
It's only if like you're really tired, they'll be like, I don't know why they actually show up, but
and
like red.
The color is just pigment. Because if you're albino, you have no pigment.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember one of my best friends when I was little was albino, and he had no pigment and he had red eyes.
Yeah.
So is that just the
That's
veins?
just the actual color. No, it's like the iris of the eye.
Wow.
The actual colored part is.
It's like your blood being blue.
Dick, what do you mean?
Like, it's like
no, your iris is separate.
It's like your OG iris. So like when your iris is pigmented, it's whatever color happens, like the white and the whatever.
Yeah, blue, brown, hazel, green.
So I'm saying it's like your blood before it sees air.
Not really.
It's a relevant freaking thing in my brain. It works in my brain, dude. I don't know, dude.
But they don't.
My retina
like,
stopped sending stuff to my
pigment,
neurons.
So albinism. Albinism is like, I think like a lack of pigment, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's when there's not.
Because your hair's white too.
Yeah, there's like not color. So then like you have really sensitive. The sunlight and all that goes like right into your eye. It doesn't have any protection, so it's like really bright and you can't see.
Yeah, Cam Marcel, there was a couple people that were black albinos too.
Yeah. Yeah, my eye's been hurting me, dude. I'm ready to get my new eye, dude.
Really?
Eventually, it's gonna have to happen soon, I think.
Is it hurting?
It's been bothering me a little bit more lately. I really don't want to do it. I'm gonna wait as long as I can.
How long does the surgery put you out?
But I am hyped on getting. I want one blue eye, one brown eye, dude. I want the mix, dude.
Oh man.
Surgery is a long. I mean, I'll be in bed for a week, not moving, pretty much. If it's like last time.
Yeah.
And then you got to wait a whole month before you can even go to the doctor, and then get fitted for a.
When
prosthetic.
can you start skating? I guess is
that I don't know. I don't. That's what I don't. That's why I don't want to do it.
Dude, I'll come stay with you when you have to stay in bed for a week. I'll like make you soup and stuff.
No, you don't want to do that.
I know you're gonna be all grumpy, but I'll be there.
I'm not even gonna move, dude. If it's like last time,
I'll take care of Otter.
It was bad.
Who is this?
That's my phone.
Is it a guest?
No, let me see. Your video. Front facing. 11 p.m. Status bar. Your video. Your video.
Is that Mom?
Your video. Donnelly Jake's video. That's Jake down. That's my homie Jake. Jake
Sorry,
Donnelly.
Jake.
Sorry, Jake. Rights for real.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Fucking shroud.
Dude, for the last 10 minutes, I wanted to try something new.
Ooh, I had an idea too. Some themes that we can do.
Yeah. What do you got?
You want to go yours first or mine first?
Well,
mine's quick.
Mine's quick. I actually had one ridiculous news article.
All right.
I wonder if Tommy could pull it back up.
Jake, hang on. Let me shut this down.
Unless you found a better one.
Jake. Yo. Hey, I'm doing a podcast. Let me call you back.
Dan.
What?
I'm just talking to you. What's going on?
What's going? I'm doing a podcast. Let me call you back 5 minutes.
No, you're not calling me back. I want to be on the podcast.
Now, you're on the podcast right now, so don't say anything dumb.
I don't want to say anything dumb.
What are you drinking, dude? Bud Lights?
What do you mean? You're drinking Mick Ultra.
Were you drinking Curse?
What are you drinking?
Nothing, dude.
Mick Ultra, dude.
All right, let me call you back.
No.
Yes.
No.
Say bye. 5 minutes.
Bye,
I'm
Jake.
about to wrap up.
Bye,
5
Jake.
minutes. Okay.
I'll talk to you right now.
All right. I'll see you in a minute.
Bye, Jake.
Jesus.
Jake is having a night, dude.
He is. He has a kid who's like maybe coming on 1 year old, so he doesn't get out too much. Sounds like he was
Okay,
out with the
that's
boys.
fair. That's fair.
But you got a news article?
Yeah. So we gotta let us know what you think about this, Eyes and Ears, about doing like a funny news piece, pulling
Some
it up.
kind of
breaking it
theme.
down.
Yeah. Some kind of theme that we can keep going back
We
to.
wanted to start doing more themes for you guys. I really like having it was nice having Castro here for the intro. That was some cool questions finding out about the surf ranch.
Yeah, that was
And
really
then
cool.
having Tommy here is really Tommy, you are crushing it, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah, he was on it.
You're doing a great job. Let us know what you think about Tommy, Eyes and Ears.
Wanted to be here.
He wanted to be here.
He wanted to be here. He's not. He's on his own recognizance right now.
I said I'm honored to be
Oh, he's honored to be here.
Yeah.
Get
That
it
makes
right,
more
guys.
sense.
I know your eyes don't work. Come on. All right. Tommy has a great article for us. I'm just going to let him get into it.
I haven't heard this. This is gonna be good.
All right, so in New York City, a box of live reptiles was delivered to the wrong address. September 2nd, police in New York respond to a home on a report of an unusual situation. A box of live reptiles was delivered to the wrong address. The Portchester Police Department said in the Facebook post, the resident was quite startled to open the box that arrived at their home and discover it was filled with live reptiles, including lizards and iguanas. After catching all the animals...
After catching, so they got out. Yeah.
Yeah, the animals, they opened the box and the animals got out, and they called the police.
Who was did they find out who did it? Who sent the reptiles?
No.
So first thought is, so they got out. So I'm assuming they opened the box, freaked out, and dropped it, or something, right? Like whoa, and then like backed up. So that's probably how they got out, right? I would assume.
I'm wondering if they were busting at the seams, though. If like did they pick this box up and maybe it was just moving, and then the receivee drops the box, and then they pop out, therefore freaking the person out.
I think they definitely opened it.
Yeah, they opened it, but it was
We'll be
the
able to
wrong
get
address.
Going to the pet shop.
It was going to the pet shop.
Just got dropped off at the wrong address.
Could you imagine
And
opening a box?
my second thought is, I wish that box went to your house because you would have done. You and Kelly would have been like, oh,
Dude, I could have found out what they all felt like.
Well, no, you would have been doing like, let's do an unboxing and let's see what it is.
Oh
Just
my god!
freaked out, dude.
What's in the box?
Yeah, that would have been the most.
Oh, that
epic
would have been
unboxing
such
for
a
you.
good unboxing, dude.
From the pet store. Kelly would have thought it was like Delta Toys or something.
Yeah,
Pet store on it. Yeah. that'd be
Bottom
good.
of the article, it says, if anyone who was expecting a box of reptiles that didn't arrive, please contact the police.
Oh my god.
So they didn't find out.
Well, they're probably just hanging at the police station right now. Then,
Dude,
just,
I wonder if they kept them. Like, little
that's the new service iguana.
the
And,
service
what is it, lizards?
service lizards.
Dang,
What if
that's
they were
tight.
like some what? Imagine getting like a lion delivered to your house, a tiger, a cub.
I'd keep it.
I would keep it.
Can you have certain states can have them? I don't know if we can have them. I think you can have them in Michigan. There's a drug. I think there was a drug house that got like, what's it called? Not invaded. What is that called? And the police raided. Jeez, I got raided, and there was like lions in the basement or something like that in Detroit. Like some like big drug
That's
people had them like
insane.
in the basement. It's crazy.
I'll give
kinda
that
re-
one like a 6 out of 10. That article.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That was a good one.
Pretty good. Yeah.
What do you? What was your theme?
Mine's kind of tied to that one. My answer to my theme is name something that, like one thing that makes you happy, so or that you love. Because I was walking Otter today, and sometimes when he pees or poops, He'll do the thing where he scoots his back feet and he'll throw dirt up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Where they like...
Yes.
I call it burning rubber. They like burning
Delta
rubber
rarely
first.
does that, but when she does, I get so happy. I get like
When they
excited.
do it, it makes me smile. So that's my one thing that I love. The small things in life, dude.
It is the small things in life.
That's my small things love right there.
I'll go off that team. Small thing love.
You know, what's something that makes you happy? Finding money in the dryer, you know. Crisp 20 in the dryer. That's a small
I actually hate finding money in the dryer because I'm like, motherfucker, dude, I didn't clean up my phone. Jake, you gotta knock it off. Jake's really.
Jake is blowing me up right now.
But
you got one? You got me? You got a small things for me,
thing
dude?
that makes me happy, yeah.
Putting you on the spot here, though.
You know, to go off the dog thing, I think like waking up in the morning and having like I don't know, something about like just Delta has woken me up where she'll like nuzzle her nose underneath me, like under my body, where she's like, get up, like, yeah, and it's just like the fucking cutest thing in the world. You know what I mean? It's like,
your little buddy.
Get out of here, you little shit. And I usually fall back asleep for a little bit.
Yeah. Animal themed.
Dogs, gift from God.
That's good.
Animal theme.
My neighbor's dog killed their cat. While somebody was, they had someone watching the house.
No.
And they had a kitten, and one of their dogs freaking killed like the cat.
Oh, dude, that person killed the cat.
Like on the Facebook post. He wasn't following the directions to like keep them separated or something. The person didn't kill the cat. I mean, you mean like it was his fault?
No, I'm just saying. That person got pissed off.
But how messed up is that? Because not only do you lose your pet, but now you can never look at your other pet the same.
Because you killed my cat.
Yeah.
So you're going to look at your dog and be like, you fucking killed my cat.
Killer, dude.
Man,
I know. I don't know what they're going to do. Yeah, do you have to put that dog down? I don't know what you do.
Why do you... First of all, I don't know how I feel about them as pet owners having a dog that would kill a cat. Like having a cat and a dog knowing that the dog would kill the cat.
Having the cat. Or it's more having the cat, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like get a good home for the cat. Don't freaking have to separate the cat and dog for their life.
I don't know what the situation was though. I don't know if normally they got along.
I don't mean to. I'm not being negative, but I am saying like if I were to be like devil's advocate.
Yeah. Well, she like found this cat under the deck. He had a bunch, like a litter of these kittens, like a stray cat. So I think she took some of the cats in. So they're relatively like new, you know, like babies, and like, so I don't know what happened, dude. I don't know the details, but it was like, that's messed up. Yeah, but I know that Heather's sister was watching a dog, and one time that dog, she wasn't there during this, but the dog attacked their cat when it was a greyhound, this badass dog, but attacked that cat and like threw it across the room.
Oh my!
And like they had to spend like thousands.
I was always scared a cat would like attack Delta. Like I'm not scared of Delta. I was always scared of the cats being the attackers on the dogs. Right. Like cats scare the shit out of me. Like I love them.
Yeah, they're vicious, but I mean they're no match for like a 80-pound dog, though. You know what I mean?
But those claws, dude.
Yeah, they'll rip you. They'll open you up.
There's 80-pound cats too out there.
Yes.
There are, dude. There's those cats that are dog size. Like you can get them. What are they called? Bobcats? No.
there's a bobcat.
No, what is it called?
What, a house cat that gets that big?
Yeah. What are those big ass cats called? They're expensive. They're
not
cats.
80 pounds though.
Felines?
A feline is just a
cat, right?
The Maine Coon cat?
Maine Coon cat, that's what it is, yes.
How many pounds is this thing?
How big do they get? Is that the one?
8. There's no way they're 80 pounds. That's insane.
Biggest house cat. I know there's this guy that has like 3 of them up north. And they're like literally like, dude, they're like humans. A what? A Barreville. What is it? How big?
Hang on, I got 10 largest domestic cat breeds.
Yeah,
The Maine Coon is the biggest.
Oh, Maine Coon is the biggest. How big?
Maine Coon and Cancun, baby.
10 to 16 inches high.
That's not big.
10 to 18 pounds. Yeah, I don't know.
That's not fucking.
Yeah, that's tiny. Yeah.
It's a little bitch cat. That's a pussy cat. 16
inches tall is pretty tall. Yeah. No match for a Doberman Pinscher.
Oh, R.I.P. Super Dog.
And the neighbor cat.
Pete's getting a new dog.
Is he? Buddy Pete lost his dog. Yeah. But all right, little animal theme at the end there. Yeah. Got a little dark too. It's good.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Tommy?
I'm looking at biggest house cat.
No, we're off, dude. House cats are done, dude. We're done with cats. I'm scared of them.
Maine Coon and Cancun, baby.
Maine Coon and Cancun, dude. All right, I gotta go to Minnesota tomorrow and then Phoenix.
Yep, I gotta call you back.
Minneapolis. Eyes and ears. Thank you. Send in your questions. Let us know how you rate Tommy. Don't rate him. Just give him good reviews. He's a hard worker.
5 stars and give this podcast a 5 star.
Look him up on Facebook Marketplace. Look,
a lot of good stuff.
Big shop.
Lizards.
He went and scooped up that package of reptiles. Yeah. He's got rare things.
Sweet. Thank you, Tommy.
Castro, thank you.
Thank the Castro.
De Castro. You.
Sick.
All right, dude.
All right.
Yeah, click that like and subscribe and give us 5 1-star reviews or 1 5-star review.
Yeah. Keep pushing.
One love.
Oh, my back.
Speech unmuted. Exchange password required. Exchange password required. Enter your password for Dan Mancina internet accounts. Actions available.
All right, Doggy.
To revert back to default items, press control option.
Yeah, I'll hit you up. I'll call you tomorrow.
To continue,
good luck. Safe travels.
Wait, don't sign off yet.
Press control option. Shift down. Page 1 of 1.
Quiet thing.
Zoom us. This meeting is being recorded by the host or participant. The account owner can also watch this recording if it's stored. Any participant granted permission can. 1 record to their local.
Keep pushing and one love from 4 Bad Eyes.